So I've got a quick question. So today's question from a viewer in Tennessee. Can you please share your critique and review, comments and criticisms of that guy called David Asprey? Now, for those who don't know who David Asprey is, he's the guy who does all the human growth hormone and testosterone and modafinil. He calls it biohacking. he claims to have spent $300,000 on drugs in the last 10 years and all experiments and stuff to find out how to live more. His goal, Dave Asprey's goal, and I've got nothing personal against Dave Asprey, just share my comments and criticisms. His goal is not to live longer, but to live more, which is a pretty good goal, but I disagree with the amount of drugs he takes and recommends. Dave Asprey's been on modafinil for over 10 years now, testosterone injections and patches and creams over 10 years.
I've been taking supplemental testosterone for the last decade.
So he's basically doing performance-enhancing drugs and saying his benefits he's getting is from his special bulletproof diet, which involves 1,000 milligrams of coffee a day up to, and as much bacon and eggs and butter as you want. But make sure it's grass-fed, because that's the secret, isn't it? If it's not grass-fed, you got to get obese. But butter's really healthy, and cholesterol's a big myth. Dave Asprey says if your cholesterol goes over 300 or 500, doesn't matter, because cholesterol's totally fine, as long as it's grass-fed, and it's grass-fed. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to... It's just insane. But hey, it's the world we live in, man. We live in a world of Viagra and shit. Check out this commercial.
This is the age of knowing what you're made of. So why let erectile dysfunction get in your way? Talk to your doctor about Viagra. 20 million men already have. Ask if your heart is healthy enough for sex. Do not take Viagra if you take nitrates for chest pain. It may cause an unsafe drop in blood pressure. Side effects include headache, flushing, upset stomach, and abnormal vision. To avoid long-term injury, seek immediate medical help for an erection lasting more than 4 hours. Stop taking Viagra and call your doctor right away if you experience a sudden decrease or loss in vision or hearing. This is the age of taking action. Viagra. Talk to your doctor. See if America's most prescribed ED treatment is right for you.
That's where we live in. People want to buy pills. People want to buy shit. They don't want to do fundamentals. They don't want to do fundamentals, man. Dave Asprey says that if you're a vegan, you won't be able to get an erection. That's basically what he's saying. And that he takes Viagra. Here's a Viagra advert that's on TV. Now, my question is, if Viagra is being advertised on TV, there must be a shitload of vegans I don't know about who watch the Super Bowl and all the golf and stuff. Why is there so much Viagra being sold in the US? And why is there so much testosterone being sold in the US? When we consume, and in Australia as well, we consume so much saturated fat. Why is it? Oh, because it's not grass-fed. That's right. I forgot. I've got to buy butter from Dave Asprey's site. I've got to buy whey protein from Dave Asprey's site. And the reason why modafinil and testosterone is used by Dave Asprey is... What's the reason? Dave, if your diet's so fucking good, how come you're on modafinil for the last 10 years? David, if your diet's so fucking good, how come you're on testosterone? How come you're using growth hormone, human growth hormone, testosterone, modafinil? 1,000 milligrams of caffeine a day. You're on 500 milligrams of modafinil, plus around 1,000 milligrams a day of caffeine, plus testosterone. Fuck, man. What is that doing to your liver, your heart, your testes, your whole endocrine system? You claim you don't exercise. You stand on a vibrating plate, which you sell for $1,400 on your website. A little plate you can stand on there and vibrate, so you don't have to run around the block. So you don't have to get sweaty. That's the Dave Asprey diet, bulletproof diet. Here's my critiques and comments. Again, nothing personal against Dave, but he's a fucking marketing genius. This guy's making a lot of money on a lot of ignorant people out there, but there's a lot of lazy people out there as well who just want to buy shit and think they can just become like ripped like fucking what's that guy? The guy who got busted for steroids, the UFC fighter, Overeem. They want to look like Overeem by standing on a fucking plate. And Overeem was on drugs anyway. So what do Overeem and Dave Asprey have in common? They both use a shitload of testosterone. And now, just because someone does drugs doesn't make them a bad person, but I do agree it is a bad thing for long-term health. When you put testosterone on your scrotum when you and stuff like that, and your body starts taking in exogenous testosterone, it stop producing endogenous. It stops fucking producing your own testosterone. I'm going freaking out about this one. It's hilarious. So people say, oh, but Dave Asprey's doing pretty good. Like he's got really good focus because he's on fucking 500 milligrams of modafinil a day. He's the pro-vigil prince. But Dave says he's got a good sex life because he's fucking shooting up in testosterone every day. Hilarious, man. But that's just how it is. Just share my comments and criticisms. Nothing personal against Dave. Bulletproof, I'd say fucking drugged up. That'd be a better description. Drugged up executive versus bulletproof. Or how about bulletproof, drugged up executive, pro-vigil prince, the modafinil machine, the Viagra villain, the testosterone fucking tyrant. Crazy, man. Crazy. Unhealthy for sure.